everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today I will do the reading for the 26th and 27th of April 2023. This is general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so about the energy. The main theme is still about Mercury retrograding. However, this year is very interesting because what I've noticed so far is we can't just split the energies of the days and predict things. We have to put everything together to see the bigger pictures, even the bigger of a small pictures, where we're heading, to give us a more accurate way of looking at what's going on, especially in your own situation. Now, the reason why I say that, because Mercury retrograde is actually the small step, the first step to prepare for Pluto to retrograde back to Capricorn. Now, retrograde indicates that things need to be rewinded or needs to come back to settle, to get sorted. So if anyone understands this and prepare themselves, using the spiritual knowledge to prepare themselves to the point that you are set and ready, that's the greatest things to happen. And the best solution is to learn how to balance your energy, to keep yourself in balance. And to keep yourself in balance, you need a clear mind. That means that you need the peace of mind. But that is not always the case, because obviously that we all have to deal with our own matrix, and the matrix sometimes is more complicated, too much, too big, too heavy for the learning process of the younger souls. Doesn't mean that you don't have the experience, because obviously that you need a certain life so far to get here this time, and to challenge yourself with that big challenge of the lifetime. So we were talking about Mercury retrograde, and this is what I was thinking. Jupiter's crossing Aries. Aries is a dove planet, so not Aries, Aries. So Jupiter crossing Aries. Now, this indicates that those towers of the people who still in the psychological trap is the time that calling people need to focus on that issues and free themselves to transform the energy, to ascend your energy toward the collective energy, because a lot of collective people already in the process and unlock things and upgrading. It creates the tendency, the power force to support all of the rest who still in that moment of finding solution. Now, Jupiter's crossing Aries is the type of conjunctions, but it's moving. This type of energies actually trigger the temporary karmic, especially for those who in abusive situation. The consequences, the instant karmics, is about to bounce back. So that means that it will create some sort of like direct event to trigger something, the explosions or the burst out of the trap. So this is one of the way that the universe bless people. Now, if you understand that, you will learn how to trust more in your intuitions, all the guidance provided, and figure out what else that you haven't tried, or what fear exists within you. Because obviously that the psychological traps always created by the fears. If you remember in one of the video I did back uh, the beginning of the Pluto stepping into Pisces, we were talking about it's gonna be quite a scary weather outside of the house. Now, those who dare to go out and try will find a rewarding, rewards. Now, those who scared and think because it's safer to stay inside will remain in the traps. So when you in that situation that the tower is not falling down, there are two reasons. First of all, you haven't worked deep enough with yourself, and you not yet release that blockage within you, so you can collaborate with your higher self. But also because your situations involved in the direct karmic, which needs extra causes to trigger some sort of direct event. And this is what Jupiter is trying to do when Jupiter crossing Aries. And it will last until the end of April. So that indicates that from now until the end of April, there's a good chances that if you want to avoid the painful outcome of something, then you will work more with yourself to find the solution within. And also, when you can find the solution within, understanding about yourself, you will see the option that left for you in real life. So they actually link together, because a lot of people will think, so spiritual solutions, will it be ungrounding solution? Impractical. No, they actually link together. It allows you to see what is the practical option. Now, the option might be not the best, but the options is always designed because there's something after it. That's why people need to learn to respect more with what they are so craving about, what the soul wants and needs, and also learn how to trust with everything that people have collected, have experienced, have learned, and also have been explained. Okay, so another thing I want to add, because the lunar eclipse will happen on the 5th of May. This lunar eclipse, beside everything anyone else can explain and describe, what I see is it's gonna square with Lilith. Lilith is the black moon, the shadow moon. It will trigger all your fears. So the whole picture we see is it's squeezing people smaller and smaller and smaller, to the point that you will have to fix and deal with that one thing. That one thing is the key of your matrix. And then after that, you can be free. The reason why we will have to go deep today, because not everyone will make it, if you see what I mean. And you don't want to miss your divine planning. A lot of supports going around and being provided. However, no one allowed to tell you the specific way of doing things, because your experience is unique to yourself. So no one can speak on your behalf but yourself. Okay guys, so now let's go to the cards and we will see what spirits have for us for the next 2 days. Okay, so as usual, we will go to the oracle card first to see what spirits have for us for the 26th and 27th of April 2023. Now, the Sun is in sextile angle with Saturn at the moment. and the sun is in Taurus. So as I say, it's like the head of the train trying to show you where we're heading to, or what we're gonna focus on, how we improve our life, and the qualities of the thing that we treasure. Saturn is about limitation, so it's, it's the same with the image of the train of destiny I described yesterday. Show people the ideas or the pictures. So trigger your manifestation. So your manifestation is in the forming. That also means that it's not quite yet the time to make the decisions, too rushing in making decisions in anything. But the idea is there will be the requirement in readjustment in what you're doing with your foundations, especially saving or economizing things, because Taurus is about economize the things around you to get the best of what you want. So let's see what we have with the oracle. We have number 2, the Taurus. Cultivate. Wow, we were talking about Taurus, right? Cultivate here is about the time that there will be some return of the profit, or the investment that you put in. So whatever the hard work that you invested, um, it's about to show you some result. So I'm expecting some money or some inflow of resources, like giving you the tools of starting something. Cultivate. So it's gonna be quite a good ending of April in general. Um, just remember, because this is for collective, right? So there will be group of people who getting set and ready, as I say, and there are a group of people still dealing with the tower. Whatever it is, just learn how to be the master of your own energy, and learn how to shift the reality through your mind. Where you're living in the zone of your energy, that is where the realities will happen. So the second card we have, I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting, righting past wrong. I am sorry, defenselessness. This is so incredible, because we were talking about the black moon, the Jupiters with the Aries. It's like the redemption that people needs to ask for, forgiveness. So this is about the letting go, because if you really watch my video about matrix carefully, it will give you the idea why we should always forgive and let go of things. Doesn't matter is right or wrong. Because at the end of the day, everything, the thing that you do here, everything you went through here, it's all about playing that characters. Because you need to clear your karmic, because you need to gain the experiences for your own expansion. Not speaking of joining the collective mission. So there are many meanings of what we're doing, and why we shouldn't hold on the past, or hold on the fears. Trying to find that moment of what is that really makes you happy. What is, if you have the purpose in life, what is that really makes you happy? Because even you don't have that real scenarios to do or to carry out any purposes at the moment. Doesn't matter. Imagine if you are free to choose a purpose that you think will make you happy, what will it be? Think about it. Because psychologically speaking, people tend to get lost when they in the middle of everything. Don't know which way or which things to be prioritized. So in this type of energies, mixings and rewinding at this moment, practically speaking, what people need to prioritize is about themselves, how to ascend the energy, the way I look at it. But because I already overlook all the smaller reasons. But it's really difficult because if you're in a specific situation, all you want is to get out of it, right? So it will. That is how the matrix, you know, create the loops that people just keep running around it. That's why if you notice yourself one day you're happy and the next day you miserable, that's the sign of your energy is not stable. That is so will have to go all the way back from within and then answer all the smallest questions. Why you unstable? So it just create the loops like that. So to get out of the loop, you will have to stand on a different positions to look into the loop, and then you will see the whole pictures to cut that pattern and remove that pattern. And the only way is to upgrade your energy. Okay, so let's go to the cards. For love and relationship, one card. Let's see what we have. We have trust. This situation calling for you to have faith. Now let's go to the tarot and we will see what we have for the 26 and 27. The general energies is gonna be the Hermit. This is very much the same with what I analyzed in the introduction. There is something about people need to withdraw and look deep within about everything, because it's you come close to the expose of the universe on every corner of the things that you went through or things that you couldn't see. There is something about to come. The challenge is the death. Wow. The sense of, awakening is very strong here with the challenge of the death, how you transform, because this is the urge from the universe to the chosen ones. Obviously, you have to be the chosen ones to receive all these messages, because it's the time to rise. And there are people actually set examples already. All you need to do is to follow the footsteps. So let's go through all the cards first, and we will see. Oh, this card want to come out. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, this is someone else's energy. But I'm feeling like this energy is quite, someone wants to talk to you. We don't know yet, but this person seems to be quite, how I say, waiting for the moment. So it's like the energy of the Page of Swords in the King of Pentacles. Someone wants to talk to you. Or someone looking for you. Or want to hear from you. Now your mentality, let's see what you have. You have the Five of Swords. It's the hermit mood moments for a lot of people. So you're feeling like you're not interested in talking to people. You're feeling like you want to go back to yourself. But remember, I advised people yesterday, when you're in the hermit mood, maximum you spend 2 days to allow everything is, being on a healthy level. You don't need more than 2 days. So the more you practice these skills, you will become familiar with the patterns of what's going on, and then you will become master of your own emotion, and it will allow you to solve your problems much easier. So let's see what coming to what people, the overall, the outcome energy is the Nine of Swords. See, you're coming out of something. So this type of energies, I feel like people will go quite spiritual cycle of themselves. You need the time to revise everything, especially about yourself, and then you will come out as the energies of the Nine of Swords. Something about the energy being regenerated here, especially with your mentality. And this is actually really great because it's quite synchronized with the tendency of what the universe trying to ask people to do from now until the end of April. So let's clarify this reading and we will see the whole picture of it. So the Hermit is clarified by the Nine of Swords. There you go. Yep. So it feels like the triggering of the backfire, like the instant karmic of the situations is coming back, and it forced people to go right back in within, because this indicates that someone really close to the day of enlightenment. Now I don't know why some people keep saying that, oh, I understand, I see it, but then if you see it, if you understand it, why are you not able to make it? So this is the reason why I say that, because this kind of tells me that people are so close to the final jump, the leap of faith in the quality, and this is the time your soul record the expansion of itself. Oh, I haven't shuffled yet, but let's use the card. Looks like the cards want to comes out. Now, here's the challenge. As I say, everything is psychological trap at the moment if you don't see it, because death and the Chariot is about the releasings, the moving, the transforming. So both inside and even in your external area. But to allow this to happen, you will about to step in something quite painful with the Nine of Swords here. Because the, the Nine of Swords, like one sword to complete. Now that is why this morning when I look up the sky, of all the planets around, I was thinking about Jupiter and Aries. Now the challenge is also say that your fear is not needed because what is about to happen is right here. That things need to be changed, and but the things can't be moving because of your energy is not moving, if you understand what I mean. If you obey the principle of how the universe works, it's all about, everything is about energy, and you allow your energies to be cleansed. That is when the card I'm sorry is about here. Purify. Something about purification. You purify yourself by letting go of things. Understanding what the universe is asking you to do. And trust. And then you will just need to follow the instructions of whatever that coming toward you after that. Now, the King of Pentacles, let's see what we have. The King of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Cups. So someone really missing you, but this person is not around you. They want to kind of like have a talk or, a chances to see you and things like that. But however, it feels like they know that the time is coming to an end, and it's a time to they just don't want to give up. That's the thing. So let me pull another card for the King of Cups. Let's see what we have. Another card for the King of Cups. Why the King of Cups is here? That doesn't make sense, right? Page of Wands. So the King of Cups is someone, it can be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, the Earth sign. Someone really wants to talk with you and or like want a second chance with you. With the Page of Wands here. Now, however, I don't see you interested in that because the Five of Swords here is about you determined to finding your own path. Or at least at the moment, you just want to be alone with the Five of Swords. So, let's see, the Five of Swords is clarified by... Five of Swords is clarified by the King of Wands. Wow, this is amazing, guys, right? So, there is something about you surrender to yourself, to the universe, learning the lessons about being stupid. Well, I don't know the other ways to say this were more polite, but the reason why I say that because there's a lot of things that you're gonna come to realizations with the Five of Swords here. Even the concept about the terms, the words you use, you're trying to learn hard. It's nothing wrong with it. It's not your fault. But then you realize there's a lot of things that you didn't do it the right way. So it's like you comes to, this card is very important here. I'm sorry, because you feel defenselessness. You feeling you forced to the final point, the edge of everything. And that is exactly how the universe help you. This is the blessing in disguise. So you need to learn how to be more gratitude and show appreciation. But the main thing is you're gonna rejoin the forces with the King of Wands. You're gonna feel liberated and feel amazing with your transformation. So something about the midweeks or even the weekend, well, because this reading for 26, 27, but it's not 100%, just for that day. It can be right now already. You start to be in the process of reassessing everything about yourself, and you're gonna solve your own problems, the obstacles that stopping you from ascending. I'm not talking about solving your situation. The problem stop you from ascending because that's an urge from the universe. That's it, the collective energy, the universe energy. So you have to follow the majorities here, because there's the structures from the highest rank to the lowest rank. Everyone, a lot of groups in the world joining this collective mission together, and you're part of it. So you should be very proud and feeling very privileged, and a lot of blessings. So let's see the Nine of Swords. The outcome energy here is the Knight of Swords. It's actually very similar to the King of Wands. You feeling that you start to regenerate your stamina, and ready to go out there and do something. There you go, the Empress. There's some through through the dark, because the Hermit is about finding the answer within. So through the dark, you find the meaning of the growth for yourself. The Empress is also about new ideas. It's also about it's like you being inventive towards something. So if you stuck with your situations and you work with yourself, and after you working with yourself, you start to see the different ways to create something. And the Empress is about growth too. It allows you to welcome that new abundance or the new resources, at least, right? If it is not yet the Ten of Pentacles, but at least something in to make you feel it better with the path that you are working on. Okay, guys, so the energy is a bit spiritual and a little bit, how I say, it's not heavy at all, but it's quite spiritual. This is what's the adjective to describe it? It's just a little bit painful. It will be a little bit painful because for those who not yet completed the task, because like imagine you in the queue of going through the portals, because the portal open and the energy start to moving. So this is the queue. So it will be more people going through the similar situations and experiences, but we don't have choices but go through it. So just use your inner strengths and all the knowledge when the time comes, and utilize everything. And remember what I share with you too, because it will help you a lot when you face a very, very traumatized time in your life. And after that, everything will be really, really good. I promise you. Okay, guys, really thank you for all your support. If you like what I'm doing, please like, share the video, and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. If you want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you and bye-bye.